How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
You have your driver's license information on you?
What's going on?
I'd be happy to tell you once I see who I'm talking to, all right?
I need you to let me know, like, what's going on. Like, what happened?
Like I said, I'd be happy to tell you once I see information.
I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you pulling me over for.
Today is gonna be a short and sweet one. Now, for anyone wondering out there, a police officer can pull you over, but is not obliged to tell you the reason why he pulled you over. Which is the main reason why our fella in the car is confused. As long as the officer has a reason to pull you over, meaning the reason is there, and you want to challenge his reason, you take it to court. Contrary to popular belief, your car is not a courtroom.
Alright, sir. Failure to give me my information is an arrestable offense, okay? So you can either do this the easy way, or the hard way, alright?
You guys want to guess which way he chooses?
I need to know what you're pulling me over for.
I'm going to tell you once I see your information, alright?
I got information, but I'm not giving you my information.
Well, the only thing you are obliged to give him is your identification. Other forms of information is your information, and you don't have to actually inform the officer about your information. But yeah, failure to ID yourself, that information needs to be informed to the information officer right here. I don't even know where you went with that sentence, but hey, here we are.
Until you tell me what you're
Alright, here's the deal. Either give me your ID, or you go to jail. How about that?
Put this on camera, man, because we're not dealing with this.
Give me your ID.
I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID.
Detail 5 radio. I'll be on a stop, entrance to the parks. Can you send me another car? I have a uncooperative occupant.
So here's something that always baffles me. The officer basically said, if you give me your ID, I will tell you the reason why you are being pulled over. This is not a negotiation. You have to ID yourself during a traffic stop situation. That's the law. And failure to do so is an arrestable offense. Something I just quoted from the officer a few seconds ago, verbatim.
Alright, sir. Failure to give me my information is an arrestable offense, okay?
You know, being argumentative for the reason of being argumentative is such a bad take. The sovereign citizen mind, after all, lives out of context, or uninformed, rather.
Last chance.
I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID. He's gonna tell you what
My tag's expired and my lights out.
I'd be happy to tell you, sir. Are you a lawyer, sir?
Hey, I'm representing myself right now.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, I have a right to remain silent, right? So I could just sit here and ignore you.
Well, the right to remain silent and sitting there and ignoring you, those are two different things. Where you do have the right to remain silent, you don't have the right to ignore the officer standing next to your car doing a traffic stop and asking you for your ID. If you were to ignore him, you would be breaking the law. Why is this so hard to grasp?
No, you can't, sir.
I don't ask you any questions.
Okay, well, it's going to turn out very poorly for you.
It's fine, but you're not telling me what's going on, and that ain't right.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. You're probably suspended, so you don't want to give me your license.
So, am I free to go?
Well, yeah, yes, you are free to go. Have a nice day, sir. What the fuck?
No, you're not free to go. This is an investigatory stop, all right? Here's the deal.
For all I know, you could be trying to kill me right now.
You're absolutely ridiculous, all right?
I don't care.
All right, step out of the car.
It's been 2 minutes. I'm not stepping out the car until you tell me what's going on.
All right, open the door.
See, this is another misunderstanding sovereign citizens don't seem to be able to understand. The moment you refuse to show your ID, the traffic stop turns into an arrest, which the officer clearly explained to you. If he then asks you to step out of the car and you refuse, it's gonna go the hard way, which he also clearly explained to you.
Hey, put this on camera. Put this on camera. You gotta let me know what's going on, man. You're not going.
You're going to jail is what's going on.
For what?
Oh, wait. Allow me. Apparently you're unable to listen. Apparently you're unable to process information given to you. And with that I mean utterly incapable of listening.
Alright, sir. Failure to give me my information is an arrestable offense.
I mean, that's a very short sentence. It should register, because it is really simple. You refuse to ID yourself, you're gonna get arrested. That entire soundbite is contained within 4 seconds. Are you really telling me your attention span doesn't even go past that? For fuck's sake, man.
You ain't... What charges? On what charges? Wow.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let me get out of the car. Okay, get out. Get out of the car. You ain't getting out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. On the ground. Put your hands behind your back. I got the car covered. Me too.
And that, my friend, is called resisting arrest, which has just become an additional charge on your police report there. And even with all that effort, you still don't know why you have been stopped. You're gonna find out after you see the police report. So you just escalated a traffic stop situation where you just have to ID yourself into a full-blown arrest. Good job! You want a sticker? For fuck's sake, man, with all these bloody sovereign citizens roaming the roads, I'm gonna run out of stickers.
Put your hand behind your back. Hold you open. Knees, stand up. Get your knees up. Right hand, look up. 1, 2, 3, get up. Come on, right back here.
So yeah, with you heavily resisting arrest right there. They had to put all their effort into getting you out of the car. Not to mention, everything that what's gonna happen has been explained to you and you just completely refuse and ignore them. So you basically did ignore the officer. Or at least you're a man of your word. Also, I just want to replay a little clip here.
For all I know, you could be trying to kill me right now.
You're absolutely ridiculous, alright?
I don't care.
Yeah, first of all, let's unwrap that I don't care. You clearly don't care, because you are not listening to what the officer is telling you, what you're supposed to do, and just continue on your rant. And yes, you are being ridiculous right now. You being pulled from the car looked like a little bit of roughhousing right there, which could have been entirely avoided by you stepping out of the car, or even identifying yourself. You know, 2 steps back. You're at step 3, thinking you're still at step 0. And here's the thing, if they wanted to kill you, they could have done it right there, while pulling you out of the car. They also have guns. Your window is not gonna save you, as you can clearly see. This police officer ripped it out of your car, and then fell on his ass. That was kind of funny, but hey, I wouldn't mess with that guy.
You ain't, what charges? On what charges? Wow.
To be quite honest, that kind of looked dangerous as well, with traffic passing them by. It kind of reminds me of a show we have in the Netherlands called Wegmisbruikers. Basically, road abusers. They also have very old footage from the 90s and early 2000s, and the law basically said they could pull people over on the side of the freeway, right next to very fast-moving cars. Later, they changed that to having to follow the police to a safe place, like a gas station or another suitable parking lot, for their safety. The sign in the back of the cruiser also had to change from "Stop Police" to "Police Follow", but then in Dutch, of course, which is respectively "Stop Politie" and "Politie Volgen". To be quite honest, it's always very spooky seeing the older footage where they're basically standing next to fast-moving traffic, and in this case, like a car almost hitting the officer when he fell down. It could have ended differently. And on that language lesson, for the YouTube end of video gang, how many windows have you pulled apart with your bare hands? Anyway, remember to tickle the bell and all buttons around it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. The world would be a better place if people stopped talking over each other and just listened.